All right, boys, so you should have finished your dynamic warm-up by now. Moving on to prep here. Your first exercise for prep is called a heel drop. So, okay, find yourself a stool, bench, something about a foot and a half off the ground. Okay, we're gonna start like so. So I'm having one leg on here, one leg hanging off. First thing I'm gonna do is actually hinge my hips back. So I'm hinging at the hips here. And then as I'm hinging back, I'm gonna drop and then come straight up, okay? So I'm not just dropping straight down. You need to hinge your hips first, get depth, drop it, and then come back up, okay? Give you a side view. It should look like this, okay? Hinge first, then get your depth, and then come up, okay? Gotta do these slowly, carefully, make sure your feet are nice and ingrained into your surface, and then we'll come up just like that, okay? So that's heel drop. Second exercise is going to be hip cards, but from a standing position. So you need to find yourself a wall, so stanchion, something to get yourself nice and close to, okay? And then your movement's gonna start like so. So we're lifting up here with the knee, then I'm gonna come all the way out. I'm gonna bring my knee down as my foot comes upwards, trying to rotate it up as high as I can. Then I come back and through, okay? Try to keep this whole side of your body attached here, okay? So our core is nice and engaged, everything's stabilized on this side, and we're just lifting and rotating, like so, okay? So that's prep, and for that, all right, you're gonna do 2 rounds, and you'll do 10 reps of each exercise on both sides, okay? So I got 10 on the right leg and left leg for heel drop, 10 on the right and left leg for hip cars. All right, boys. So for foundation, we have 2 exercises that we'll go through 2 rounds and 10 reps each again, okay? This first one, you'll need your resistance band from yesterday that you did your anti-rotation walks. Yesterday was anti-rotation, now we want actual rotation. All right, so you're in your athletic stance, knees are bent here, okay? And we're just twisting and then coming back, okay? If it's not tight enough, make sure you got enough resistance here. Rotating at the hips, rotating at the shoulders. Okay, elbows slightly bent, or we're nice and locked right here. Okay, so you're gonna give me 10 twists this way, flip it around, 10 twists this way. Okay, that's banded rotation. Okay, as soon as you're finished with that, make your way down to the floor. We have elbow plank ups. Okay, so you're starting in a plank position here, coming down to your elbows, pushing back up to your hands. Down to the elbows, up to your hands, okay? 10 reps for those as well, and then you'll go through 2 rounds for those 2 exercises like I said before. All right, boys, let's get it. All right, boys, for strength today, we just have 1 exercise, okay? You'll do this 4 times, 12 reps each. So 1 rep looks like this. Oh, also you'll need a very strong mini band, so probably the strongest resistance one that you can handle, okay? So you're starting off with our nice athletic stance here. So about deep squat position, okay? I'm gonna drop and raise, drop and raise. As soon as I'm done with that, squat, jump up, right back into it. Drop, 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 jump, land, get low, drop, drop, jump, land, get low, drop, drop, okay? When we do that hip rotation, that hip drop, I don't need you bringing your shoulders with it. Keep shoulders, core engaged. This isn't moving, just the hips. All right, so like I said, 4 rounds, 12 reps. Let's get it in. All right, boys, for accessory, we got 4 moves, okay? 4 really good moves that are gonna help us transition being good athletes on the court, okay? So first one is a 1 leg speed drop stick, okay? So basically what that means is I'm creating energy, I'm creating force and pushing you into the floor, and we're gonna be testing our resistance against it, our stability with it, okay? So, scooch back a little bit. I'm starting with both feet flat on the ground and arms up. As I transition, I'm gonna bring my arms down. I'm gonna bring both feet up just a little bit, and I'll be landing on 1 leg. So in real time, it looks like so. Boom, okay? I'll give you a better one. Boom. Boom. Okay? So real explosive. okay? Really stable at the bottom. The better you get at controlling that speed and sticking that landing, the more force production you have coming off the floor. Okay, so we're kind of working in reverse there. All right, the next one is rapid decelerations. As you guys know, sports, basketball specifically, we don't just work in a straight line, we work in angles, right? So we gotta work on that. So with this rapid decel, I want you attacking at about 45-degree angle. So I'm gonna be starting here. I'm here, 1, 2, I'm coming back. Stick it, 1, 2, coming back. 1, 2, I'm coming back, okay? So again, attacking at those 45-degree angles, and you'll go right and left side for that. All right, number 3, we have lateral bounce, okay? Pretty similar to the skater hops you guys did before. I just want you moving a little bit quicker. As soon as that foot touches, get back out. So I'm starting here, 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 here. Touch and get out, touch and get out. Use that arm swing. Boom, stick it, get out. Stick it, get out. Stick it, get out, okay? That's lateral bounce. All right, and then we'll finish with standing jump, okay? So a lot of times in basketball, we do get a running approach for us to jump our highest, okay? But we want to maximize not being able to have momentum so that when we add it, okay, it's like an added bonus. Okay, so standing jump, again, we're using that arm swing, creating that momentum. Feet are starting off flat, obviously. I'm getting down, and get up, land nice and soft, and you reset. Okay, if you can, try to pause yourself on the way down. Control your fall. Just like so. All right, boys, for those 4 exercises, you have 10 reps. Okay, if an exercise has a side, just like our, our angle jumps do, you got 10 reps on the right and 10 reps on the left. Whew, I'm out of breath for that. All right, moving on. All right, boys, for motor, 3 exercises, 30 seconds each exercise. First one is gonna be a side lunge into knee tuck jump, okay? So for that side lunge, we're reaching nice and long with this foot here, okay? Make sure that toe, the heels into the floor, dropping the hips, this leg's nice and straight. I'm coming back to center. I'm getting my jump, I'm landing, and I'm to the other side. Okay? So in real time, it should look like this. You want to transition quickly. Here, here, jump. Here, here, jump, land, okay? Make sure you're getting your proper depth on that side lunge. You're coming back to middle before you jump. You're loading everything correctly before you switch sides. All right, boys? Next is gonna be angle jumps. Make sure y'all can see my feet. So similar to our lateral jumps, now we're just using angles to attack. Kind of similar to that rapid deceleration we did, okay? So I'm gonna be landing on this leg here. Boom. Okay, and I'm switching back. Boom, 45 degrees. Point your toe wherever you're trying to go. Boom. Okay, tap, back, tap, back, tap, back. All right, so kind of work within that triangle of those 2 45-degree angles, just going back and forth for 30 seconds, all right? And our last one, probably the most grueling. You'll need your bench again, or your couch, okay? The taller this is, the higher the angle is gonna be, obviously, the harder it is to get up out of it. So keep that in mind, all right? So as rear foot elevated, we're gonna do our split squat, and I'm gonna attempt to get my leg off the floor with this. Okay, so I'm dropping, scooping up for that arm swing, boom, I land, I'm right back into it. Drop, scoop, boom, land, back into it. Boom, back into it. Boom, back into it. Boom, okay? So driving that knee up as you're bringing your arm up, landing nice and softly, getting right back into it. You'll do 30 seconds for each leg on that one, all right? If you're struggling with that, on getting that that height getting off the ground. Work on just dropping, give me a skip. Dropping, give me a skip, okay? Typically, most of you should be able to, boom, get up and explode. All right, boys. Good shit, let's get it in.